My name's Carissa White. I am 20 years old. I go to Neosho County Community College, and I am going to school for elementary education. My church when I was younger is different than the church that I go to currently. My church that I went to when I was younger was very controlled. Everything that you did at a certain time. You stood, you sat, you did everything at a very certain time, and nothing was really about the relationship. It was all about structure and how the church went. So I definitely had some times there that I just didn't feel connected with the church. I didn't feel like I was a part of the church, and I didn't really see the need for going, to be honest.
My name is Kristen Simmons. I'm 18 years old, and right now I'm studying at Neosho County Community College, and I haven't quite decided what I want to do with my major, so we'll see what happens. A little while ago, I was just kind of like going to church just to go, of course it was important and everything, but I would never felt like a great connection with it.
It's not that I felt let down or rejected, I just didn't feel a part of it. So instead of going to someone or talking to someone like that, I just didn't feel like I was a part of it. So I couldn't really talk to anyone, or if I was having a trouble like that, I couldn't go to my pastor or something. So it was just more of an experience of not being included. I want a church where I can go to and I can feel that I'm learning from it, I'm gaining something, and I'm building my relationship with Christ.
And to me, a relationship with Jesus is just like a relationship with anybody else that you might have. Maybe it's like a friend or your siblings or something like that. It's just a one-on-one time that you have with him where you talk, you listen. Typically when people think of the church and everything, they think of different things of judgment, where the church judges others. And sometimes there are situations where Christians, claim to be Christians, just take what they feel like God's telling them and then just bash other people like completely.
I love that what we're doing is trying to foster a relationship with Jesus Christ in other people, that they can get the relationship that like I have and other people have with Jesus Christ, even if they've been let down, that they can build. And it helps me build, helps me become a leader, and it helps me help other people.
For me, I enjoy being a part of Ragamuffin because it gets me out of my comfort zone quite often, and that's what Jesus calls us to do. And it's just a great connection to have, like the spiritual bonding of other believers and meeting and getting that you're re-energized throughout the week by a special message or something. And it's just great to be out in the college kind of encouraging people and letting them know what's going on. So I like being pushed a little bit to my limits.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeremiah with Ragamuffin Ministries. I've talked with several people here lately who feel that they are unlovable. I feel like I've talked to several people who feel like they don't have any place in the church, that their gifts and their talents aren't seen as valuable to the church. I've talked to people here lately who feel like their gifts, talents, and abilities have no place, and that nobody even really wants them around. And if you felt that way, I first of all just want to say I'm sorry. And I don't want to leave it there, but I want to make it up to you. I want to show you that there is hope. There is hope in Jesus. There is hope in God's people. There is hope in this thing that we call the church. Ragamuffin is a very special ministry. It's special in the sense that Ragamuffin, the name itself, means a displaced people group. A people group that has been pushed away. And sometimes that tends to be college students. In a town with more than 30 churches in it, not one ministry has reached out to college students. In a region that has more than 70 churches in it, not one has come to you and said, I want to be a part of what you're doing, and I want to reach out and show you that God has something amazing for you, that God has a plan for your life, that you are valuable in the eyes of the King. That's who Ragamuffin is. Ragamuffin is a group of reformers wanting to change the campus, wanting to change the town, wanting to change the region, and ultimately, maybe even change the church. We want to invite you to join us. Be on the lookout for anything that has our name on it. Be on the lookout for dates, times, locations, services, activities. If you have questions, we want to help you find those answers. If you have hurts, we want to introduce you to the God who calls himself in Scripture the healer. If you have anxieties, stresses, depressions, problems, histories, past, we want to introduce you to the very one who has every answer for you.
My name is Carissa White, and I am a Ragamuffin.
My name is Kristen Simmons, and I'm a Ragamuffin.
Again, my name is Pastor Jeremiah. We are Ragamuffin, and we want you to join with us.